But there's a reason that they don't put V8s up against 6 cylinders.
What's that?
Because you're scared.
Because
Mate, I'll do it, but
Because they have 2 extra cylinders and a turbo.
There's just you can't compete.
In other words, pro mod drivers are professional.
Yeah.
And factory extreme drivers are toxic. We'll leave it at that.
Makes up for it. I'll be on my doorstep with this, but by the time I do my Bennett, you probably shake. The wind will go that way. You know, shake it. It'll really, because your car's, imagine, you know, like
It'll rattle you.
The fast life, the fast living. They see the ambition, they know I'm past driven. Look, we are not the same, this is not a game. I've been swerving through the city in and out of lanes. Yeah, cause if I see it, then I want it, then you better know I got it. Ain't no options, I'm about to do the damn thing. I'm an outlaw, you can never catch me. I'm in first place, you can never. These are the moments, only got one life. This is your moment, whether wrong or right. You're wrong enemy, you're wrong enemy.
Alright guys, welcome back. Another episode of That's Racing, episode 34. Today we've got Nasser and his son George with us to discuss their race program, what they've been through recently. I think runner-up at the latest event.
Yeah, Salem 17th pass or 18th pass.
Wow.
Runner-up, second meeting, so
amazing.
A final.
Well, thanks for joining us. I'm sure there's a lot to get through and a lot to talk about.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
So where did it all start for your race program? Like, what made you get into racing?
I don't know, 14 years old, Dad bought me an LJ, or my wife did. Well, she wasn't a wife then, but I've been paying ever since. But anyway, yeah, so bought me an LJ and then built it in the backyard. Dad did my engines back then, aspirated cars.
Who did your engines?
And Ned's a scene, you know, Hercules.
Oh, yeah.
So he did all my engines, aspirated engines.
Yep.
There, I bought the Capri. Ned had a methanol injected. It was only the alcohol injected engine in his Tirana, like full 3/4 chassis.
Was that the Mr. Cube?
No, we had the Capri first, the white Capri with the gold Simmons. Remember the old track?
No, I'm not. No, I don't remember.
Well, I was 16 or 17, coming out there.
Fuck, he wasn't even born.
I still have thought in my dad's head at that point.
Yeah, so back then it was
Or swimming in his balls, one of the two.
Mate, I wasn't swimming. We were ball maker swimmers. Anyway. Yeah, so, you know, back then we were drag racing on the street, this, that. You know, you do what you do. Remember, I don't know if you know, Paradise, Parramatta Road, Cobb and Co.
I know of some of those areas,
so
but
all
I wouldn't condone in that activity.
Hey, there was no racetrack back then, so anyway, look, at the end of the day, we bought that car out, Bruce Forsyth, all these blokes from up west. They had big blocks in Capris, street registered, and they were running 10.0 or 10.1. Came out off the trailer, you know, ran a 9.9 off the trailer.
Really?
Back then, yeah.
Wow.
First small block.
Fuck, what year was that?
I don't know.
90s?
I'm 50, so what, 34 years?
Back when there was no cameras around.
Fuck, 1990.
Yeah, there's still videos up there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, our race guys got one when I blew him off because he used to have that big turbo bull in his engine. They came out with that nitrous, remember the blue Tirana?
Yeah.
So we put a big bet on and I think he took the nitrous pills out. I connected the transbrake, I never had a transbrake, and held the flat stick, the car was in the air vertical. By the time I landed, lucky I blew the bonnet, the scoop, the manifold off, because that would have been
So have you always been a V8 guy?
Yeah.
You've ever dibbled and dabbled into anything else, or always been V8s?
What, 4 cylinders?
Four
rotaries?
cylinders, 6 cylinders,
I
rotaries?
dabbled in rotaries because I needed the starter motor and stuff like that. But
Rotaries are cool. What about George on the weekend, man?
Oh, man, that was impressive.
nah, he done well. Selected
What
too.
week it was
Yeah,
yesterday?
618.
Honestly, man.
I seen that in person, actually. I rocked
you?
up right in time.
That's sick.
Yeah, that was actually really good to see.
I spoke to Sam last night. Told him, mate, just get ready. I've got another Camaro that looks like his, but I'm going to put a V8 in it. I go, but I know you'll never get me because Packies won't let you run fires, but anyway.
I remember Sam.
I'm coming for you.
Sam would tell me
Snap you like a carrot.
when I drive my my old one, the Boogeyman, the black one, he'd say, I'm going to race you, I'm going to nibble on your tail light. I'm like, yeah, no worries.
Yeah, it's good to see them boys going fast. You know, they've been working really hard. And they deserve it.
Yeah,
so,
that's
and
good.
to see both cars PB,
That was awesome.
pretty cool.
They must have found something yesterday. They made them both work.
Yeah.
Look, racing George and Sam and that, we've been mates all our life. So George's father owned the fruit market on the corner, Rams.
In Campsie, yeah?
Yeah. When they started, they were in Wally Park. I was at their weddings and everything. So at the end of the day, you know, when I built the Capri, we were supposed to go to Easter Creek. It rained out.
Yeah.
So I ring up George and go, Easter Creek's like, We started up 1 in the morning. My dad's having out with Ned, firing up, having barbecue. Next day we're at the botany. Called out George with his RX3.
What's botany? Where's botany? What's
Bus
that?
Never, yeah. We went down there with the trailers on slicks.
Who won?
He was running 10-3s down there. So, yeah, so we went down there, raced on the street, got him, and from then that's where the rivalry started. So even like...
It's always been a V8 rotary rivalry, eh?
Yeah, look, it's fun. It's your mates.
How do you compare the two?
You know?
Back then you could.
There was no 6 cylinders around, that's why.
I think I made a Mugata. So like even when Paul started racing, first walked on myself was against me. He was 18. He came against the Capri. CMV used to do his engines, nice engines. They used to have like one lane, and I used to go round and round and race them all at the end of the night.
So your whole car setup back then, you were all naturally aspirated?
Leaf screen, this, that, running. We got down to 9.4 with the Capri, and then we bought Mr. Cube.
I remember watching Mr.
Is that the
Cube
yellow one you
at
got
the
now?
racetrack.
Yeah, it used to be orange, yeah.
Yeah, it used to be orange.
What's
I remember
Mr.
that.
Cube? Someone needs
It's
to
got
tell
the
us.
trumpets.
Yeah,
What's a Toronto?
Yeah.
What kind of car is Mr. Cube?
LH Toronto.
So who drives that?
I do now.
Oh, you drive that?
That's
Okay,
my kind of.
okay.
So, yeah.
How long's that been in the family for?
Before he was born.
Before I was born.
Oh, no
like
way.
29 years.
Oh, a long time.
Yeah,
Is that the first car you got into?
That doesn't sell cars. He keeps cars.
So that LH, did you have it with would they come with like a 202 in them?
No, it came with the big block. It's
They came with the big, you
It's
bought
actually
it.
engineered, registered, legally. It's still registered in Sydney, the big block. Me and
wow.
Mark Hazer only got the
They
big
didn't
block.
come out with a big one.
No.
No, okay. But you bought it like that.
I think there was a
Yeah.
186 grey motor that came out.
Yeah,
180,
202
what were they?
or 186, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You've had that car for 29
know
years.
you
I remember that
My whole
car.
ones.
I remember I was a kid.
the hell?
first time I ever went to the racetrack with my dad, like we'd always egg him on, let's go. And we went there, and I remember it was orange. It had the trumpets coming out of the hood.
Yeah, got that
And
photo.
I can't remember, man. It went fast, but I don't remember the time. Like,
Yeah,
wow,
right.
that's cool. But I
Back
loved
then-
rotaries then. So
back then we
I
went-
hated V8s.
851, went 845, I think best, but 851 was all day, every day. You know?
That's fast.
Yeah.
It's fast.
Back then as well.
What's it right
that's
now?
crazy.
Yeah.
787 is PB at the moment, but there's still more in it. We're just
There's always
just
more in
haven't
everything, though.
done it.
That's what we say.
Is this
but
still-
tell us about the engine in it now. Is it a big block?
Yeah,
Same
632 big block.
630? That's a big block.
That's a lot of cubes.
We've always
That's
had,
all the cubes.
Yeah, I've had that always. The car.
And that's still naturally
Same
aspirated?
Naturally aspirated.
No way.
Why don't you roll race it?
12-inch tyre.
Oh, it's a thought. It's on the cards, but right now we're just trying to get the drag racing down pack first. And
I think
What's the goal?
got that down pat ready.
What's
the
the goal?
goal
for that
for Mr. Cube?
Yeah.
We want to get a consistent 7.7, take out a New South Wales Championship 1 year,
Yep.
and then pass it down to my little brother.
No, it's staying in the family, huh?
Yeah, that car will never get sold.
I don't sell anything. So the first LJ I built, still got it. The Capri, the Wall, still got it. That's coming out soon.
Oh, wow.
With the 2,000 horsepower Sunny. What's
Yeah.
that, 8?
That's 828 big block.
828 cube?
828.
And the short wheelbase Capri. Yeah, that's actually the Capri he
even
used to
that
race,
is
the white one.
elite.
So we bought it back, and it was a race car.
So you got rid of it at one stage, and then you had to get it back,
But
huh?
when I sold, that's the only car I probably sold. I told the bloke, if you sell it, you got to sell it back to me.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to sell it. He wanted
Yeah,
it. Begged
yeah.
it. And then I got it back. Then I had a little mishap at Easter Creek when the hump at the trap.
We had one chute pulled the car to one side at
side.
200.
13 and a half litres.
Yeah, that's
200
13 and a half litres.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's how
Yeah.
big that engine is.
Yeah.
That's
That's
all
sick.
of it.
You should see it. It's bigger than the car. The engine's bigger than the car. Huge.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a nice
Is that the first car you've raced or?
Me, Mr. Cube?
Yeah.
that's the first car I ever raced.
What was your first pass?
So eventually, I'll tell you the back line. I was 16. My dad was surprising me for my birthday. I didn't know about the car. I thought the car was just packed up as usual. I only remember when I was younger, I used to come out, take it on the street. You know, it was a fun, mad car. So when I was 16, I went to Danny at Custom Bodyworks. He had the car painted. I didn't know. So I just went there with was it with you? Yeah, it was. Went into the back, seen it, and he said, "Happy birthday." The car was still a bare shell, but I was over the moon. I was like,
No way.
You know, this is, like, I love the car. LH is my favourite car, only because he's owned it and I've grown up around it.
Yeah.
Anyway, 16 came. I think we didn't build it wasn't put back together till I was 18.
Danny did all the trim and painted it. The reason he did G-Pack, because we call him G. So he painted the from orange to G-Pack. Then he goes, that's what colour. I go, do whatever you want. It's my son's 16. He done all the trim. As you see, Danny was 16.
10 years ago now. 11 years now.
Danny painted it. That yellow sticker's been on there for that many years. Hasn't peeled.
Yeah, it hasn't
That
peeled
made
nothing.
stickers good then. The car's had heaps of passes, hasn't flown off.
So 18, we got the engine in, wired it up. I believe we went testing. We had a bit of an issue with the car. Came back, pulled the engine out, car sat again. So I don't think I got in the car until I was, 23?
21 here. Remember we took it to
No, I was racing the HB at 21.
Yeah, he's raced. Oh, yeah, we've got
Yeah,
the
so my dad bought a HB Tirana for my brother Sal, and we were learning in that car. It was a 9-second car.
What's a HB Tirana?
I was about to ask that.
I know cars. I've never heard of that in my life.
I don't know what
Sal, what's
model
the
that
model?
is.
60? 68.
Is that before the LJ?
I think that's before any J. That's fucking.
HB. Okay.
Yeah, so he bought a HB Tirana.
You have a photo?
Yeah. We'll
Or insert the photo here.
Yeah,
Everyone knows what the
I don't even know
HB
what
is.
that is.
The car used to run 9.0 consistent, just every single pass. No matter what you do, you can't fail in the car. Any learner driver, jump in the car. Even my mum's driven it. My mum's a gun driver. She's got a heavier foot than us, don't worry. So
gonna get her in a car.
we're learning that, and then eventually we got Mr. Cube done. I think I jumped back in at 23. And then we just started racing and learning how to race. And
Did you say your mum races?
Yeah, she was.
Welcome to the podcast.
That's awesome. So I understand your logic here now. You get the missus into the car, she races, and then
you buy more cars.
It's a family affair.
Andrew, I never ever sold the car. So the LJ, the Capri, Mr. Cube, you sent up, I've been doing it. Every car I've got I've had from when we bought it for. Well, the LJ bought it for $600. It's all hours that you put in.
Yeah.
And build them. Everyone says, oh, ACiv's got this. The top sponsors cars, I've had them for all my life. The only real cars that we bought, but what I bought, that Pena Parola Dorso, we bought it complete with spares, engines, gearboxes, the container, the whole lot. My 37. Really paid like $170 for it. And then, we've put work in them. But all the cars, what I did, because all this new fuel tech, race pack. So that's what when I raced, it was all conventional. MSD, this, that, none of this computer crap. I don't believe in taking power out off the line. I believe, get your chassis to where you can, then take the power out.
He doesn't believe in two-step limiters, nothing. Mr. Cube launches out of big rev, trust me.
So everyone,
I've seen it half the time.
The car's always revving.
So to me, everyone used to say, they put it on 5.5 and you're bouncing the engine. Like, mate, you got a converter. Hold the transfer back flat stick where the converter locks up, let go and hold on.
Yeah, fair enough.
Mate. So look, when he raced, when he raced, he was doing 82s, this, that. They had Peter down there. Then I got to the track. Where are the wheelie bars? They go, the car's going good, mate. It's not lifting the air. I go, all right, give me the computer.
Yeah, it took
I go,
no
George,
wheelie bars, yeah?
I go, George, come on, no wheelie bars. I go, just hang on for the ride.
Had the car hit the bump.
He let out. Car was like this. One wheel was like vertical.
Yeah, we had 3 wheels off the car, yeah.
So but then we, it's come down now. Doing just a few little. So look, the engines. So look, the HB now we've put a 632 in it. So like what I've owned. So the engine out of the Capri went in Mr. Cube. The Mr. Cube engine went into the HB. Okay. So and that's how you just do it. They call me a hoarder because I recycle, but it's racing.
Well, you've got kids that you're passing it down to, so it's all right.
So all your other kids race too, or just him?
Yeah, Salem races. He races the Mustang Dorso, the one that we bought off.
That car's sick.
Do you guys do all the work yourself?
Yeah. Me and the boys.
It's all in-house. And we have boys that work with us and also our crew. Our crew take a lot of time and dedication out of their own way and come help us a lot. Like, I got to take my hat off to them. We've got to appreciate that.
So a year and a half ago, look, we're getting a Dorso. You got to be on top of it, if you're not. So, Shane came on board and Shane Olive and then Aaron's. I've done them all my life. So Shane lived across the road from where my wife lived from, age of 6.
Shane's a nice guy. Shane Olive's a top fuel driver. Yeah. He used to drive for the Lamatina guys.
Yeah, okay.
And Aaron was the crew chief for those top fuel teams. So he's put together a good team. Aaron's a really nice guy. He's got a machine shop as well that does machining.
What's
his shop called again?
APM. Advanced Performance Machining.
He's a really good guy. I like Aaron. Smart guy too.
Very good. Very good. Like, I've been in race for so long, Al's been around me all my life, I've never changed. Al does all my stuff, boxes and whatever we're doing. Danny does all our painting. Aaron, Ned used to do the engines, but now we're doing the door stemmer stuff, so Aaron takes care of all that.
What made you evolve from like all that 8 second to go fucking
I swear he just read my mind. That was the next question.
Well, look, get at me. He was always top sportsman. It was easy because if you want to race 5 cars and your sons, you got to go round and round. You know, I always want to do tall slam. I want to do top field, this, that. But then you got kids, and so I sold Mr. Cube once, and the guy gave me a deposit. He came to give me the rest. I think George was maybe 2 years old. He came to the rest. I go, mate, get out of here. Here's your money. I'm not selling him off. He goes, what are you doing? I go, mate, my son's going to drive. She goes, he's not going to drive it. He's driving it now. And then Salem with the HB, we put the big block, that ran at 80. Elias, you were there. He's 18 now, 19. On his licence pass, he did a 7.7 in that HB. So
We haven't heard the end of it, yeah?
Yeah.
The guy's run 7.6. Remember, he's 40 pound lighter than all of us, yeah? He's 40 pound lighter. We haven't heard the end
Oh,
of it.
I've seen him at Power Cruise. He's a fresher.
Yeah, he's a fresher. I'll tell you a story. He has a white, we got a white VL, 333 pack, right? Guy goes out one night, I think he was just driving on the track, whatever. Brand new tyres on the car. You're racing, yeah? You don't go through tyres. You're just doing a burnout to get grip, whatever. Comes home that night. We'd pay for the tyres. He comes home. Sal was looking at the bottom of the car, the tyres, and he's like, bro, I swear we just put new tyres on this car. So we call Elias and go, bro, what happened to the tyres on the car? Oh, no, nothing. It's just racing. We get videos. This rogue burnouts out racing. Well, like back in the old days.
Cow cruise.
You know Thrasher?
Just bomb him.
It's another.
I've
level.
seen him in Power Cruise, and I looked at him. I go, yeah, this guy's fucked.
So we got a blown burnout car, and
That's the car, I've seen
Yeah,
it in.
yeah. We will have. It was overheating. We had a bit of issues, so we changed it to methanol. He actually done the work himself, Elias. He went to the shop himself, with the help of Shane, guidance of Shane. Put the methanol setup, and he just does my heading. I want to go. I said, all right, I'll come teach you how to drive the car, and then I'll go.
What kind of car is this?
It's a blown VY.
A VY.
Yeah, VY, just blown, just.
Big and ugly, was it, on it?
Nah, the number plate's blown alright.
No, like the big and ugly hat.
Oh, yeah. Like all chrome, the whole engine bay chrome, everything. Took him out to the track, whatever. Showed him how to drive, and he's like, yeah, all right, yeah. Like he's acting all innocent, gets in the driver's seat, I jump in the passenger seat. This guy's hanging angles, I thought he couldn't drive. He's a natural. But then I left, and then the videos I copped after that, he went through 400 litres of methanol. No, it's no joke. He was trying to change tyres. George, where can I get tyres here? Like we got a tyre rack at the thing just full of tyres for him to just...
Skids.
Yeah.
I love a burnout. I think most of us love a good
Oh,
burnout.
that's me.
100%.
Especially with a big blown car. It's just epic. Yeah.
So easy.
Yeah.
With 832 cubes.
Yes.
You've got a VL too, don't you?
Yeah, I got the VL Calais, a Tooks-built car.
You should sell
just
that
my
one.
street car.
You should sell that one.
A lot of people, it's tempting, but I just have an attachment to the car. I've had it for 7 years now. I bought it off
James.
Brandon
Which
and
colour?
James, yeah.
I remember that. Maroon. Calais.
The Maroon Calais. God RB is the number plate. So I've had that for quite some time. I think our PB, I ran the car 2 years ago, went 960. No setup, nothing, just to the track. Anthony done his little
Drove there, bang.
bang, went down 9.6, packed it up. Then 2 years later, I think it was like maybe a month ago or 2 months ago, I went down to a Wednesday street meet. I got bored. Elias was like, I'm racing, you want to come? I said, all right, we'll go. Went down, put the slicks on it. I said, we'll see how it goes. Off the trans brake, went 9.5. Then went for a sec, because the street meet was slow. Second pass went 9.4. I said, that's good. 2 years, next 2 years, I'll run 9.3, 9.2, and then just keep going like that, progressor. It's just a street car.
These street cars, they drive there and they drive. So we've got the drag cars and they've got their street cars, you know?
That's
so,
awesome.
And you got burnout
And
cars.
this is all the stuff but we build them.
But to do what you do and do the door slammer thing, that's a big
Massive
commitment, man.
Massive,
big
eh?
commitment.
It's a massive change.
You're traveling from here to Western Australia and then to Northern Territory.
It's around the whole country.
That's like seriously.
So we went to the Jamboree, and then from Jamboree we headed to Darwin straight from there. So
The
Darwin back
logistics
here.
would be
How
like
was it?
insane.
Yeah, it was good. The track needs to be redoing, but it was really good.
Darwin was an experience.
Is it? Would you go again?
150%.
Really?
150. Like,
Did
we
you
would've-
drive there or did you fly there?
No, we flew. Sal and one of my drivers, Dean, drove up.
Poor Sal.
I'll take my hat off to Dean. Dean drove up to Jambo, and then straight from Jambo went to Darwin.
Oofed.
Didn't see his family for 2 weeks, so I got to thank him and his family for
He really likes you.
the commitment. Look,
Well, we've got junior dragsters, which Dean's son drives.
his son drives our junior and stuff like that, but he's been with us for what, 7 years now? 6, 7 years, something like that.
10.
10 years.
Yeah, it's been with us. 10
Yeah, all right, 10 years. So he's part of the
Matter
he's part of the Matter family. Like,
Yeah.
look, all our boys that even work-wise, we treat it like family, you know, because at the end of the day, you want to be treated the way everyone else wants to be treated.
100%.
And to run a door slammer
Operation.
especially when we've got 2 cars and 1 more coming out.
What one more?
Yeah, that's the
George's
my car. Was,
Sorry, 2 more. George's thinking 1, but now I'm going to make another 2.
Yeah, because then we got Elias. So then, yeah. So 2
You gotta
cars.
tell everyone which is what now.
Okay, so
Let's start. So what's the first door slammer car you own?
the
The
37.
37.
And that's the one that you
37
drive?
Chev, yeah. I like the
Who
shape.
won in that race between you and Salim? Who won?
I got the best reaction, but
No.
Sal-
That's not the question.
Sal
Who
got
won?
one. Look, you know that race? So it was the first
Why
week.
is there in the bush?
No, look, I'll be honest.
Andrew.
Sal won. Sal won. I tuned Dad's car to go when he's running down the track, but that right lane in Darwin was just too unpredictable. No one won in the right lane.
I'm
Only
just
Peter Lovering
hearing
got one
excuses, mate. I just want to know who won.
No,
hat off to Salem. He drove it.
Good job, Salem.
Andrew,
Well done, mate.
Salem won, but mate, don't worry about that, mate.
That's all right losing to your son.
I was using my son in that message, really. I told you I could just put an armband. Hey, I'm Andrew. I'm jumping in. But yeah, look, the 37's the one we bought, and I said to the boys, "You want to get into door slammer? So he's got a crew for me, because if you learn how to crew for that car, then you'll get your own car and you'll cruise." But Salem was the one that mainly pushed me in it. You know, he wanted the Mustang. He always wanted it, even when Paul had it. Like, you know, so before Paul McCudley had it, I was going to buy it off Paul. But you know, they got chocks sold to them, and then we bought it off them, and it was mainly because Salem. But you know, we're enjoying it. You know, they say if you...
So you've got the 37, that's your first one. The second one is Salem's
Mustang.
which is... that's won 2 championships, that car, hasn't it, as well?
That the one that Paul used to drive?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
But we changed all the setup. Like it's got
The whole setup's different.
It's got a Pro Line 7. It's got... We're the first
That's
probably
right, it's got the
autos.
MH7 in it, eh?
And we've got the turbo finals for the Owls built for us now.
Uh-huh.
You know, so, you know... Well, I'm mainly running dump. I don't even run lock-up. And Salem, on the weekend, didn't even turn the lock-up on, and he ran 256 mile an hour, you know, so... With a 5, you know, 5.9, I think, 256. So
Yeah, 590.
that car's got heaps for it. So, like, I ran a 532 against Zapier, driving Salem's car, because Zapier protested or whatever, that crap at that national meet.
This is his last year, they say, though, for
2
Zapier.
years.
He
He's got
announced
2
2
years
years.
left. I think what he's doing is racing his main car, which is the Striker one, in door slammer, and the other one is going to be racing the Jambos and all those kind of events. I think this is the last 2 years. and
That's
then
what
he
you're hearing,
will retire.
Yeah.
With the 37, what
Yep.
was do you just like that shape, or how did you
Yeah.
go about doing? Because that's really different.
So I like
every
the
time I see that car, I'm just like, man,
It's like the
what
only
is
one
this?
there.
How does this work?
Yeah, so look, you know, we put a lot of
It
effort.
defies the laws of physics.
Yeah,
There is no aerodynamics.
Well, that car only used to run 6160. Like
So,
it's been,
so just for the people watching, or for some people that don't even know what we're talking about,
Insert
it's
here.
a 1937
yeah,
Chevy.
Coupe.
So it looks like a
Gangster car.
Al Capone car.
You'll use it for a wedding
Bonnie
if it's
on fire.
painted white.
It looks like a wedding
Imagine
car.
It's a wedding car.
Yeah.
You know what? I wasn't too sure what car you're talking about. As soon as you said the aerodynamic thing, you guys are at Jambo. Was that a Jambo or no?
Yeah,
I know,
gold at the bottom.
yeah, I know what car you're talking about.
Yeah.
If it was white, you would go to a wedding.
Yeah.
So who built that, and how did you
So-
even make it work?
When it was built, it was built by Vantage Point in 2011, but we bought it off...
Did Vanishing
Pino.
Point build that car?
yeah, it was
really?
the last. It was
Yeah,
the
but
last car they built.
Vanishing Point built that, and then KKK Engineering took over because
Which
Vanishing
went-
Point
went broke.
Went broke.
But the guy who went to KK, they just...
So they finished off the car, and then we bought it off Pino Perillo. What? How many years? 3 years?
3
3 years now? Give or
Probably
take
2-3 years.
2-3 years, and it was a.
Vaney hit it,
Vaney in it,
Lanco,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So Zappy used to tune that thing for Pino. He used to go 6.0, 6.1. I think
I think
he
his
ran-
PB was a 5.98 in the car.
Yeah.
From memory, but he only ran it a couple of times.
So he came down, like we went up there, I liked the shape, bought it down, came down, yeah, let's get used to door slammer. First meeting, wiring, all this crap, bang, pulled the wiring out, fuel tech, came out, broke the Vaney engine. Then they called me out on the door slammer meeting 3 days before the national event, the Australia Day.
Oh yeah, no.
I snap it. Well, these blokes want to call me out.
We had 2 days to put an engine
NASA
in the
needs to
car.
play with the big boys. I don't know, some article. I ring up Aaron again. I don't care heaven or earth. Get me an engine, top to bottom. Finds a bad engine. We buy it. Aaron bang in. On the morning, we were racing 2 days before the thing and come out there.
6:33, I think we went first pass
Off the trailer.
off the trailer. So Yeah, no, it was. We
What's it
didn't
got in
finish
it now?
putting the engine in it. We didn't finish putting that engine in it until maybe it was like 5 in the morning.
Yeah,
4 or 5 in the morning. So
Racing at 9.
yeah, so and then we were racing in the morning. So we'll thrash.
And you just had no idea what this engine would do because you never had this engine.
We
in it.
never worked
All
on
the
a
chassis.
Dorsama in our life.
Nothing,
Yeah?
no tune, nothing.
Nothing.
What about the chassis? Like, was it a? So is that body you just put on a custom chassis, or?
Yeah,
is it-
it's, the chassis is all built, and
Yeah.
then the body's built to the chassis.
So it's like a pro mod looking.
It is. It's a pro mod
Yeah,
chassis.
okay.
It's a pro mod chassis. So we
It
came
just
up.
looks weird.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
does.
it does. It looks mean.
It's
not
different.
weird.
It's a different car. It's
very different.
You know what? Put the Mustang's a hot car, right?
Yeah.
I put the Mustang and the Chev together. Everyone goes to the Chev because it's different.
Different,
You've never
100%.
seen it.
Yeah.
Right now in the Pro Mod class, you see Mustangs, Camaros.
Yeah.
Then when someone comes out with something different, it's
100%.
you know,
It's definitely.
it's admirable.
So what's the fastest that's been?
Went a 583 in Sydney, but not even like we're just
236
still
at
testing.
Wow.
We're still testing.
Has that got a C rotor on it?
Nah.
D?
Door slammer trim.
Yeah, 108.
108
It's all
overdrives.
Dorsama drift.
What's a C rotor?
27.
The radars.
Blower top.
The base 2750.
You know that big.
Makes
blower
more
on the top?
boost. Makes
The
more
C
boost.
rotor is
yeah.
bigger than the D. It
So
makes
what engine's in
more
it?
boost.
It's
You
got a
can-
Noonan
like,
in
You
it
can
at
go
the moment.
125
Turbo?
overdrive.
No, blown.
That's it.
Oh, blown.
A blown Noonan engine.
Only
So
got 108.
What is that? 4.8 or a 4.9?
4.8 that car.
So now it's got the new.
Oh, that's Thing's old setup. Wade's old setup.
Wade's old setup. He went a
The Noonan engines.
351. in that.
357.
No, it wasn't a 351.
Yeah, 50.
357, mate.
Oh,
I know. Trust me,
357.
I know.
Oh,
He
yeah,
knows.
because the boogie man.
What engine's in the Mustang?
Which one? The now?
The MH7s.
Proline 7.
The Proline MH7s, the new.
So what do you reckon the difference is between the Noonan
They've got
and
the
the Pro
same.
line?
They've got the same setup as Rika.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
different
But
blowers.
they've got a
Different
Noonan and a
blowers.
Pro line, so I just want to know, what do you reckon? Like,
Look, they do say they make the same power. I've worked more on the Noonan than the Proline
Look,
engine.
I think the Proline makes a bit more.
Yeah.
The design of the new Proline 7s is very.
Proline are doing a new 4.9 now.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
yeah, they just.
I'll take
they
it,
just
you bought one.
Didn't they dyno it? They just dynoed it recently.
I don't know if they've done it, but I know they're doing a new 4.9 now. So, be interesting to see how that performs with the screw on it.
Yeah. Look, the biggest thing for us and the challenge, this is why we're not turning up. Like, we've got the automatics. No one in Dorsama runs automatics. They all run the
Lenkos,
5-speed
all the
Liberties,
5-speed.
yeah, Lenkos and lock up. So that was the challenge, because even with the 37, I said, I just want a 400. And the way we're setting up the cars, if
So
who wants to
we're-
jump in,
we're not running-
They can. Any of us can jump in each other's car. That's why I could jump in the Mustang that day. That was my first pass. Bang, 572 or whatever it was.
So you just want the setup similar in each car so you can literally.
Well, if we've got 3 cars, say you break a blower or you break this or you break that, you got the same parts.
Ah, okay.
Because you got to carry spares, and that was the challenge of how you're going to build these cars to make them work. So
But the race program's set up around what we want to achieve. Right now, we want to achieve the Door Slammer Championship. You know what I mean? Like we've come with no experience into this field to now gaining experience and learning how to pull down. Like the maintenance on these cars, they come back to the shop. You have to do bearings, check all the heads, and it's like a big process. So the time involved in just maintaining the cars is double on what you're racing.
Wow.
So you spend more time maintaining these cars than racing them, especially blown. Blown, they rattle the cars. Chassis break. So we went to Adelaide at the Bend. We're racing Pro Mod. So we raced Pro Mod last season in Nasser's car. And we couldn't get the car off the line, just tyre shake. And just the car wanted more power. So I loaded this power in this car thinking, all right, it's going to love it now. We'll send it down. It's gone off. This was third qualifier. Yeah, third qualifier at the Bend when we broke it.
Yeah, so what happened, it's tyre shaking, so it's putting more power in. And they think it's because I ate too much pizza on the weekend before. So anyway, I went down the track and they go, mate, it was going straight. I go, mate, something's wrong. I couldn't even get out of the car. Like,
Yeah.
So I shook that up. But anyway, the last pass, they go, I was going straight. I go, mate, something was rattling. This was a tyre shake. Came out and cracked all the chassis, the crossbars.
No way.
So the
Line
whole
bar.
rear end of the car, like I'll send some photos and you can drop it in. All the bars were bent. The whole rear chassis was split apart.
The main bars.
Was that from the tyre shake or?
Yeah. Eventually,
Look,
over time.
The cars had how many passes? 2011, Pino, I think, had 200 bloody passes in it. So,
Do you believe also that there's a lifespan on a
100%.
chassis?
So
100%.
Peter Cleary works for with us, and he's part of my family. He was at my son's christening. I've known Peter that long, and he works with us. We do the cars, and we also do machines and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, when they came back, the boys go, "Oh, Dad, take the running gear out, just throw it in George's car." I go, "Mate, I love the shape." And Pete I knew I wouldn't jump in another car.
In 7 weeks, we built a whole chassis,
full
door slammer chassis in-house.
And now it's got the newbie
No
diff.
way.
In-house.
Yeah, it's got the newbie diff.
In-house.
Far out.
And then
And
we
it
had to
came
make
off the
it out.
trailer, 583.
Yeah, 583 off the trailer.
So we haven't turned it up.
That's an
Thanks to
achievement.
Peter Curry.
But it was big.
He supports the boys a lot, Peter Curry. So
That's
So who's
V8s,
Peter Curry?
V8s.
Peter Curry's he used to do all chassis like a Burnsy and that. He used to have his own shop, and I think he just got,
Got other people.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
it's
you know.
like, they're around, and I've known him a long time. I said, Pete, what do you want in life? He goes, I say, I'm happy with that. I've got to come over. And ever since then, I think it's been what?
Oh, so he
6
works
years?
for you now?
Yeah,
6
he
years,
works with us now,
Bought
so-
everything in his shop, all his stuff, and he's been with us. We do the race cars and do that.
Do you guys all work together?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sons,
yeah. We all
So you work together, build cars together. So
we're all brought up in the we do everything together. Like
It's mad.
he's like we're his father. He's the kid. He's the kid. We're his dad.
Yeah. It's true. I remember I had a phone call once, and like he came down just because his dad knew my car was gonna be there or something. He wanted to be there to make sure he doesn't do anything stupid, like buy another car.
Well, we have race stuff, so ours got the boogie man, so
Yeah.
it's another step. But look, between us and the boys, we're gonna have good cars. Like George has got the, the Bishop Camaro. That
Yeah,
George
that's
had.
right. That's George Zizewski's old one.
Yeah, so
that's one that you're building now for
That's
you.
the one I'm building now. Yeah.
And that's got a 4.9 in it, yeah? You're putting a 4.9 in that? Or
No, that's gonna have the MH4s that are out of the Mustang.
Ah, okay.
Maybe in case we have a race up. They get that 2 engines pro line as well.
Yeah.
It's,
Should be good.
Yeah. No,
And
it's
are you racing door slammer or pro mod?
No, I'll be racing door slammer. So originally I wanted to go twin turbo. That was my original plan, to go twin
After
turbo
you?
and race pro mod. But like the 585 cap, the 260 mile, you can't. Like I want to go, yes, because the turbos are making the power, making the times. Like if you look at what's his name, Rob Taylor, what he's doing in the States, it's unbelievable with the twin turbo cars. But
Oh, you're talking about Jay Taylor?
Jay Taylor,
Jim
Jay
Taylor,
Taylor,
isn't it?
is it Jim Taylor?
Jim.
Something Taylor.
Jim?
I don't know.
Something Taylor,
Something.
XRE or
Jay
something,
Taylor.
whatever
Yeah,
it is.
XRE is Carl Stevens, yeah.
Oh yeah, so what they've done with the turbo cars is unreal.
They
You
just
know,
went-
running
they-
the 514.
They
was
just went
340.
350. Did
No,
they go
350.
53.
353, 8.
223.
223, yeah.
Like what they're doing with
that's,
turbo
That's
cars.
World Series of Pro Mod legal, yeah,
So-
with 88s on it.
Yeah. So isn't it fastest ET and fastest 8th?
No, so that fastest legal car, yeah. Fastest
Yeah.
outlaw is still Todd Moyer.
Yeah.
But it's the same tuner. Motec again.
That's the world.
But yeah, same tuner, same engine program. One was outlaw
What speed did he go?
and
223, but it's only to the half. Or 1/8,
Yeah, I know.
1/8, sorry.
You got to be a driver quarter mile.
to be honest, I think
I
that-
think if you drive to the half, it's like Miss Daisy. You
I
know?
think to be honest, here in Australia at the moment, the reality is
You
is
can't
that-
go out the back anyway. You got a speed limit, right?
Yeah.
Get
Well, it's
Adelaide.
260 mile. Yeah, but look, not every time you're going to race in Adelaide, so you
Well,
just get
that's
over
questionable still, though, because if IHRA are going to sanction the Jamboree in Adelaide, then there's going to be speed limits on that.
So-
as
so
well.
what's the point of running
Andrew,
a twin
you
turbo
know, for
car?
me, if the look,
I'll tell you what.
mate, Top Fuels bloody they run, but mile out. You know, funny cars are like pretty much like a door.
They say that they don't have doors on them because
Hang
they
on.
can get out from the roof. They
Who
let them
cares
go
if you
that
haven't got
fast.
doors on them? I'm saying about the shape. You're talking about safety and if the car's going on the track, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, door slammer's got the weight to ratio to 108 overdrive. So if you're going to go 128 drive, carry a certain weight, that makes a competition. So you want to say cut off, it's about, you got to have some,
Parity.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like you see in the States, they have shape, they have a weight penalty for weight for if you're not aerodynamic, so they keep it in the door slammer
They've
cars.
got the rules there down pat,
Yeah.
right? Like the World Series.
So
of
they give you a
Pro Mod
less
rule
weight,
set
so you still
is
match
created
the-
parity, and you could see that in the World Series of Pro Mod because
Yeah.
you've got 3 or 4 different power adders that are all competing at, the same level, and that's because they've created a rule set that allows these cars to be able to run within a thousandth of each other. I think the problem here in Australia is that there isn't a real liking to the 8th mile racing.
Is that because there isn't enough competition?
I
you
think it's because it's
I
not
don't,
understood.
look, I don't think it's about any competition. I reckon it's just not enough people to.
For me-
you can't manage the 585 series. So why don't you just put some rules in there to bring the bracket down and make it, competitive, like what you said. Whatever rules they're going to put in.
The problem is if you did that, then every car's going to go faster than 260. That's no doubt.
Okay, so how about door slammer? I'm not to wait. I'm not 108. My engines are to the combine. I go over 260. One day it will happen. If it doesn't happen with Salem's car, because You know, I did a 258 against Zappia with a 572. So, like, it's automatic, it's 2-weight, it's got the skull. Actually, it's overweight. It's really heavy.
that car's overweight.
You can take 70 pounds out of that to...
What's a V8
and we're in the
car worth?
regulation, so why
What's
should...
it weigh?
2770 or something.
2770, 70 pounds over. So what I'm trying to say, when it does happen, what are they going to do? Say, hey, you're breaking the rules. You're not breaking the rules.
I'd like to ultimately see 8th Mile racing be successful here in Australia.
What are you
And I
scared of
say
going
that-
to the quarter?
No, well, man, to
But there's
go-
not enough cars.
But it's not even that. There will be. There's a whole fleet of cars that are getting built and coming and whatever. But the reality is, you don't want to be doing 280, 290 mile an hour every single time. It's dangerous.
right.
It's
That's the
dangerous,
reality
yeah.
of it. It is dangerous.
The tracks don't accommodate to 280 mile.
Our
270,
runoffs aren't long enough.
The tracks don't
265,
accommodate.
270 is no longer.
I think 270 is
Yeah.
like the limit.
Yeah.
270
Look, you're
mile.
saying no quarter mile, then go to 1,000 foot like top fuel funny guys.
You can go to the 1,000 foot, but then like I feel like the 8th mile makes it really interesting because at that point it's on the driver to win. You know,
It's all
There's
off
a
the
lot-
tree. It's all
There's a
off the
lot of
tree.
competitiveness. It's all off the tree, and I feel that as a driver, I want to be able to compete with people that are on that same level. You know?
Yeah.
I still think that it's a racetrack and it's about going the fastest, and having a speed limit
Agreed.
is just stupid.
I think they should abolish the
As
speed
long,
limit.
as long as the cars are safer than the
It
regular
doesn't make
regulations
sense.
and-
Well, that's the whole point of getting
I
the tech,
agree.
right? Like,
No.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, there comes a point where there's a limit. Like, if you're going 280 mile, you're not pulling the car up. I don't care. Nah, 280 miles.
Mate,
It's
No.
big speed.
You'll pull it. But
pull
the
up
driver
like-
has to be
The
on
driver
it.
has to be on the money.
Yeah,
like
like-
your brain can't be at the start line. You got to be following the car the whole way.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like going that fast. Like, let's say for argument's
They're
sake,
not
my
gonna get
car
to
goes like 225 to the half or 229. Mark Mickey's been. If that goes 60 mile in the back half, that's nearly 290 mile an hour, man. That's flying, bro.
Big speed.
That's like, I don't want to be doing that all the time.
If
I
you
promise
just if the chute comes out,
one
just
shoot
that
comes out
little bit,
wrong
yeah.
or the shoot is not out, like it has to be blossomed at the finish, at where the time boards are. It has to be opened.
Yeah, that's
you
why
know?
I said 1,000 foot.
So-
for me, when you say 200 metres or half track, and I say 1,000 foot because it gives you, say you're getting out of shape, second chance to chase you down. You know what I mean?
But that's the
So-
thing. Like I like the fact that you don't have that chance to chase anyone down, mate. It's like you got to be on it. Your car's got to be on it. Your crew have to be on it. Let's go do this 8th mile deal.
So-
Yeah, but
It's good for us racers,
We
but-
can all say that. We can be on it, like, blah, blah, all our crews set up, everything. You get to the track and, sometimes conditions are not the same and they're not as good.
well, everyone's facing
You're
the
talking
same
about-
conditions, but
No. You're talking about the States where they got the same track prep people go from track
they
to
don't.
track.
I've been there. I've watched the World Series. I've seen cars lose the tyres in the heat of the day, like not being able to make a pass.
Habibi, if I could race every day like the USA, because they got a meeting every week, as much
That's
as Paul,
true.
Paul
That's
went
true.
there he went from 8 mile to quarter mile.
Correct.
I know you work hard, but mate, I'd love to do that and do it. And they're racing every week. They ring up, they got rods. In summer, that's why we can't get parts because they're so busy.
Yeah.
And that's why, I'm backing out to do what he's doing because, it's his brains and the 400s because we need someone here so we don't have to wait because, to wait for a gear set from Cohen and all they gave me like 6 months. It's just,
Wow.
for us as racers and having 3-4 cars, this is why we need more people in Sydney to do it. I'm not against the 200, because then what we will be doing, I'll work out how to build a car that goes to the half track faster. Or, or yourself,
I just think the issue with going to
You
the
just
half
need the
is
people
it's
to
not-
commit to it.
It's the
Commit to
spectators.
promo.
What do you prefer, though? As a racer?
To be honest, quarter
But
mile.
you
Reason
prefer
why?
quarter mile, yeah.
The racing is more. Yes, in the 180 you have to be on the ball. Go.
I get all Zeta's points.
But if you're racing, say you got big spectators there, right? It eventually becomes boring because it's very quick.
We haven't
3
got 80
seconds.
pro mods, that's
You
the
haven't
thing.
got someone, say this guy stuffs up on the line and this guy's going, but this guy comes back. It makes it interesting. It makes the race
It's more forgiving.
intriguing. Yeah, that's right. It is
look,
more forgiving.
If
It
you're
is.
telling me we can get 80 promos like we can in America to come to a meeting, they can't even get 8 cars to a
No, that's
what
not
I'm
true,
trying
bro.
to say?
They had fucking 18 pro mods rock
Nah,
up to
Jamboree-
man.
Jamboree's a
And look
big
at the
turnout.
entry list for Jambo and Adelaide.
We're talking about an event. You're talking about every week run a series. You're talking about one event and one event there. Running a series like running 7-8 rounds, 200 metres all. But let's talk about the States. How many rounds they run?
We have to have a series here in Australia that allows for those type of cars to run eighth
Of
mile,
course.
but also have a quarter mile.
So look,
as
Andrew,
part of
just
that.
to say that, like when Paul rang me, Paul, order the gear set for the Mustang. So if it does happen, we're going to support it too because it's about the sport anyway.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, just want to have us, you know, who's got the better haircut?
I asked this question to pretty much all the drag racing guys. Do you guys prefer chasing numbers or do you guys prefer heads-up racing?
Me personally, I'm heads up. The numbers are nothing to me. You can run a number, but back it up.
Numbers.
Everyone's running numbers.
You got to
but
run it.
it's hard to
run
back
a
up.
championship. You got to win
100%.
championship.
My mate's a time board queen. I'm all right.
You want to come home with the trophy, or just say
So you
ran a
guys are the
PB?
proper drag racers.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, look, my son's 17th pass went into an A final. Everyone talks about it. Even against Zappia's first A final was that last meeting that we went to. The
Yeah,
whole
he hasn't
season.
been in the finals in a
He hasn't
while,
been to an
eh?
A final. So, you know, the effort to get to an A final.
With the experience that he has,
Like you said, Andrew, you got to be on the game. That Darwin track was like racing on foreshore, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the cars
So,
at the top were
it
getting
was
out
way
of shape like
different.
that. So on the last
Mate,
pass, he had to get off.
I
That
had
car started
power.
going up.
At the
I had
quarter mile.
power.
Yeah, so he had to get off it. That's like if he had stayed on it, it would have been very
It
close.
smacks up, yeah.
But the car, like if you watch the video, the car just got out of shape and he just safety.
Just that lane had a little bit of
Safety.
a problem there. Everyone was getting out of shape. We tried to, you know, you try to get around it. I took like,
No, well,
how much degrees time is it?
we took a lot of power. His car loves power off the line more than actually the Mustang. I had to pull maybe, what was it, 12 degrees out of the car
14,
just to get it off the line. The car usually has like -6 degrees out of it off the line. You had to take another 6 degrees just to move.
Probably on 10 off the launch or maybe the first 1.5 seconds.
So the Darwin track was a tricky track. Not like Sydney. Nothing like Sydney's a gun track. When it's prepped right,
We're
that
pretty
track
lucky
is-
here, man.
Sydney,
We've got the best facility in the world. That's my opinion.
Facility-wise, yeah, but not track prep-wise.
You reckon?
Oh, I think it's been good lately.
I think it's been very good lately. Yeah.
yeah, but you're talking about hey, look at the rain we've had. Like seriously, the rain we've had in Sydney.
Nah, I don't think prep compared to America. Like,
Oh no, mate! Comparing it to America is like comparing
Yeah, but-
oranges. to
you're
apples.
talking about in Australia?
Yeah, in
I don't
Australia.
know. I haven't
In
been
Australia,
to the
yeah.
other tracks besides Jambo. That was pretty good.
Look, Queensland track is
Jambo.
good. If you go to
Yeah, but
Winter Nationals, that
Queensland's
track
hot.
is
Even
on
if
the
it
money.
rains, there, it's still hot. We've had how much rain we've had in the last 3 months?
Yeah,
More,
we've had some
5
big rain.
months.
There was testing. There was a test day.
And the rain sits under the you know, the rubber comes up. As you go, the track actually gets worse because the
Yeah.
water's coming out.
There was a test day that was held just after the rain. They prepped the track and everything. We took his car out to get some testing before Jambo, and then I took his car out thinking, all right, the track looks all right.
As soon as
Didn't like
mine
it. Put it straight back in the trailer. So the rain,
My car
like you
always
can't.
goes
It's very hard to pre-prep that track after rain. Very hard.
But it was a week of rain and it was 200 mil. So
So it was
but what I'm
crazy.
saying, it's say in a summer period or say in Australia Day, mate, the track's killer here. Like, you know, prepping tracks or whatever it is, that's
You gotta
the
tune
things
the
that
car
can
to the
overcome.
track.
We've got good facilities here, you know. And at the end of the day, like I've spoken to you for years, Andrew, let's do our own series, even if it's, mate, we'll support. So look at our pro mod, you know, up at Darwin, you know, there's 11 Adelaide, sorry, there's 11 going, pro mods going to Jamboree, but you know, get the final round, there's 3. And, you know, we're going to go up and support pro mod like I went to Darwin to support Doorstammers to get the cars there. So even though I don't put my 125 or 128 overdrive pulleys and turn them up, because, you know, it's what for, we're running 5.7s, you know. To me, what is, even if you say you run a 5.4 or you run a 5.5, you got to be consistent on it, and you got to be, and that's actually harder to be consistent running those numbers because you got to keep, you're running on the limit, right, Andrew? You know, you're not, so you can run a 5.4, you can run a 5.3, but then to back it up, it's hard to be consistent to win the series or win the event.
Yeah.
Well, when you're running those times, you come back, you got to hope your engine's good, because those engines are like ticking time bombs, especially our blown cars.
Not really. Not with the turbo stuff. It's more, they got electronic injection. We're running mechanical.
Yeah, when you're running mechanical injection,
It's very
it's
different.
on the limit. Like you got to be very careful.
Mechanical.
Well, pretty much you can blow your blowers off. And,
Well, that's the problem with door slammer. It's all
It's all old
dinosaur
school.
rule
Yeah.
sets, you know. So
So,
mechanical
like-
injections.
No EFI, nothing.
Pretty impressive, but as well.
It's impressive, yeah. But I mean, it's work. They still work.
Fuel's fuel.
How long has this rule set been in place for?
7,000 years? No.
No, they do.
A long time.
what, the door slam?
And
Right, yeah.
and
A
they had
long
that.
time. They haven't updated it. They haven't got
Why?
with the times.
Why don't they update it? I don't get it.
Too hard.
What's so hard about it?
They put it in the too hard to do basket.
Everyone, you can have injection now.
Yeah,
it's
no.
not hard.
That's interesting.
Fortunately,
It will be good.
It's
But
very
look, you know,
interesting.
as you're saying with the series, it's a good idea. We'll back it, but we'll back anything. It's racing. It gives us extra meetings we can.
But it's good to have the racing there and the races, but it's also having the spectators to support it as well. It's very hard right now in Sydney to even get spectators at normal meetings.
The only thing that's getting spectators in Sydney is roll racing.
Talk about spectators. I went to Jambo for my first time going to Jambo, and it was actually cracker.
Jambo,
Eh?
Queensland.
In
Fuck off.
You
Queensland.
did a lot of videos there. Where are they all?
What do you mean?
Have you like uploaded any of the?
Yeah, I
videos?
did.
Uploaded the photos.
It's up there on YouTube.
Really?
But I tell you what, the crowd was packed, and it did remind me of a roll racing event. I will say that.
Yeah.
It was good.
But with actual like
Jambo is
cars.
the best one out of all.
Was it?
The most
Jambo,
spectators I've
Queensland.
ever seen is Winter Nationals. If you go
Yeah,
to
that's
Winter
massive.
Nationals,
Where's that?
it is
Massive.
Queensland, the long weekend.
Okay.
It is probably the biggest event of
the
the
best
year.
event you ever seen.
What, bigger than Jambo?
Yeah, bigger than Jambo.
Oh, really?
It's bigger than everything.
They have
It's
like
like
300 cars enter, bro.
400.
It's ridiculous.
What makes that?
It's like 50, 60
What makes that like better than Jambo? Like, why do people go there?
I actually don't know.
Look, the weather in Queensland, it's especially for tuning, it's better weather. The track's always got heat because
I think the DA is like 700 or 600 at that time.
Bro,
so your
yeah,
cars
yeah.
are making
In
power.
Sydney in July, you've got the best.
Sorry.
best power. Yes.
Can I go back to what do you mean by DA?
Yeah, like your
So
density
you can
altitude. So obviously
so
the
we
weather.
change jets. We're not saying with electronics. Say, Rika's car.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to change it. I think it all works off the computer and electronics.
They've got a weather station that tells them the grains in the air, the altitude,
Everything.
and we have to change the.
and they've got to change the pill in the
To lean it out
engine to either take fuel out or add fuel
Oh, you
in.
have to do that all manually.
So yes,
Yeah.
It's all mechanical. It's not
Wow.
fuel injected.
At just in the staging lane.
Yeah.
So I get the data on my phone,
Do ya?
take a screenshot because I record all the data. Then I'll see what the main jet, I work out my figures. When I get the main jet, then I just change the main jet, and then it just tells me if I need to take more fuel out, put more fuel in.
And is this and you're doing this because of the rules set that you have to
That's
follow?
the rules,
Yeah.
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 And then you're tuning the engine to the track, tuning the chassis to the track. So you could overpower the car by.
Wow,
So winning
it's
this
pretty
is pretty.
It's cool, but
a
it's
big
kind of-
accomplishment
It's massive.
because
It's
like there's a
massive.
lot in it.
There's heaps.
Yeah, you have to work out. Say the track's not at 450 or whatever they call it, or say it's at 300.
Yeah.
So then you know your tune and you get your air.
Yeah.
So say you got to put a 90 jet, you put an 88, keep it fat because if you don't, you're going to lean it like putting that, you're going to give it too much power. So that pill, just jumping one pill down, you could give it like 500 horsepower.
Like in my head now, I'm thinking like, yes, that's pretty cool what you guys are doing and all that, but at the same time too, I'm
That'd be
assuming, well, the tech's there for you guys not to be doing it, right?
That's right.
That's the door slammer rules.
Yeah, yeah, okay, now I can understand
Yeah,
you
but
guys'
see, look-
frustration.
Yeah, but Andrew, even if it's door slammer or thing A, that's a class. We're here as racing and we need all the different kind of cars and this and that. So like I went to Jamboree. Jamboree before used to be V-dubs, then it went rotaries and Packers got into it and all the boys and Matalks and then it's grown as, from V-dubs, it's grown to a class, but it's every racer that goes there. So look, the Pro Mod guys, we went up there and supported the Pro Mod. We took our cars up there, something different. Because if you see what's the fastest ones that they run, the Matalk classes and Packies?
Factory Extreme.
Factory Extreme. So we went after Factory Extreme. I don't even know why they did that because if we went before them, we probably had 3 hours to set our cars up because I was sitting in staging lanes for an hour. When our class went out, we did it in 10 minutes. That class goes out, took an hour.
Yeah, it's very, very different between the classes.
So-
very like we stay.
I'm not saying nothing about the road.
In other words, Pro Mod drivers are professional
Yeah,
and Factory Extreme drivers are tossing. We'll leave it at that.
No, but look in a real sense, like all the cars make an event. So having a top door slammer class,
Of
like in a
course,
top
of
fuel
course.
class, pro
Yeah,
stock class,
100%.
super gas.
You know what? Look, it's
We need to get Pro
actually
Mod.
just quite cool to be even put in the same category. Like if you've got 5-6 cylinders more and 5,000 horsepower more and 2 turbos extra,
If it took 4
and you're
cylinders out, it's still
you're
bigger.
comparing it to a 6-cylinder with 1 turbo, that's pretty cool. We must be a threat.
There's no threat.
Well, you keep talking, you keep comparing them. Like you're comparing like an apple and a
I'm not
grape.
comparing the car. I'm comparing what we were comparing is the process that the drivers and their crew go through versus a professional team.
Oh yeah, because the 6 cylinders just rock up and we just turn them on and go.
No, but there's a reason that they don't put V8s up against 6 cylinders.
What's that?
Because you're scared.
Because
Mate, I'll do it, but
Because they have 2 extra
there's
cylinders
just no
and a turbo.
there's just no, you can't compete.
And
By the time you
700
stay,
kilos lighter.
let me tell you something. I'll
Makes up for it.
I'll be on my doorstep with this. By the time I do my burnout, you probably shake. The wind will go that way. Shake it. It'll really, because your cars, they imagine, like,
It'll rattle you.
you know what I mean?
That's a good drill.
Like, I'll be throwing carrots at you, stuff you like a carrot. Like,
What's the
Mate,
fastest?
you know what? I
What's the
said to
fastest
Colin-
you guys have been?
I said to Colin, if he wants me to go Jamboree again, I go win the factory extreme run, their top 3, race the top 3 out of who comes in promo. So you run your series, number 1, 2, 3.
That's
Then
pretty
the
cool.
last pass should be the 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I know it'll be cool because then we'll do this thing again, podcast after we do that. Then you can do the replay attachments.
Insert here.
Hey, look, for me, Andrew, I swear it's for me, my sons. My wife, hopefully she jumps in the car, but my dream is Salim's dream to race the boys in the series in Dorset Mile with Pro
Well,
Mode.
he's already beat you once, so he can keep aiming for that.
He's not going to let me live it down, eh? But anyway, look, at the end of the day, it was beautiful. My first, I was trying to explain to you, that qualified. When it was being here, we haven't raced no. I go, this is a setup.
Yeah.
Right, so anyway, they do the things, prep. I go into the burnout, and none of my crew videoed it. I'm dying to get the video, because it's not even on 7th class. Go on the burnout, then they had all these flames, fireworks. I don't do a big burnout. I get on it. These blokes look at the lights on. Salim gets on it, we both do a half-track burnout. Racing him, mate. That's what race is about.
Yeah, of course, man.
Winning or
What a
not.
thrill.
oh no, he didn't tell you the main part.
It's all right to lose to your son. Like,
He,
it's not big.
he came back to the pit. I'm like, mate, your burnout was too big. He goes, nah, I saw the fireworks, so I just did a bigger burnout.
Add to the
And
show.
plus, it's what you say.
Add to the theatrics.
Look, we thank everybody, our crews and all the people that help us. Sport's a sport. Now, I know it's ACivil, ACivil.
And what you boys are doing with this stuff is good.
Or V8?
6-cylinder.
Oh, 6 cylinder.
6 cylinder, yeah.
Okay. Well, you're A, so A's got the V8.
We'll convert one day. One day.
Hey,
We're slowly working on
Come
that.
jump in the car.
No, I'm good, man.
What?
I'll watch.
It didn't end up well the last time we jumped in a car.
You know,
Well, even did your toe.
it's scared of the raw.
Are we going that route now, are we? Yeah. We're going there.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Oh, good.
Now, let's go open this to creek now. Haven't you got the keys, Dad? Nah, it's going to be good.
No, that's
Well,
awesome. Well, guys, thank you very much for
thank
joining
you.
us. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you
Lot
for
of
asking.
fun.
Thanks
Good
for
luck
coming,
with
guys.
everything that you do.
Thank you very much.
We wish you all the success with your Dawn
Thanks,
Slammer future.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
guys.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thanks, Ed.
These are the moments, only got one life. This is your moment, whether wrong or right.